McDavid and Draisaitl. And then St. Louis is absolutely on fire. And it looks like Minnesota might get that last spot. I mean, Calgary, I was hoping that they would get a little hot, but I don't think they can do it. So Calgary and Vancouver and Utah, it was nice having you for a while, but I don't think they're going to be in this year. So it's not 100% yet, but those bottom three in each conference are pretty solid. There might be some shuffling up between the three of them, but I think it's going to be tough to see anybody knock those teams out. Like right now, Minnesota is, I think, 6 points ahead of everybody else, Calgary and the other teams at least. And so that's a lot to make up with less than, with like half dozen games left. And in the East, Montreal's right now 4 up. And if they're winning tonight, they're going to be 5 up or 6 up behind the Rangers and the Red Wings and the Islanders. So that's pretty much going to be the all she wrote in the playoff chases. So, I mean, like I said, you're going to see some younger kids with those teams. Obviously, I mean, there's some teams that the Rangers are eliminated. I would love to see some of their young kids play. They got some good young players. I'd like to see Braden Snyder get more ice. I'd like to see Hoffman come up, and we'll see if obviously Keandre, they got some good young players, but they got a lot of expensive, high-priced players, and they should not have been knocked out of the playoffs. And they're not done yet, but it's not looking good. So, but like I said, I mean, the hockey is good right now. Like I said, we'll enjoy the late game. Vancouver is pretty much going to see their season ended tonight when Vegas knocks them out, because they're not going to be able to climb Calgary either to get past Minnesota for that last spot. So, but Vegas, if it makes chance, if you have the ability to watch it, watch them, because they're clearly one of the top 5 teams in the league. It's fun to see top teams play when they're playing at their best. So, and like I said, I don't know if they're playing for anything. Obviously, they might be able to pass. I don't know. They might be stuck in their spot as a 3 seed. I think they're going to be a division winner. I'll see how that works. But other than that, like I said, 2 boxes tonight, and then we have the giveaways. Make sure you stick around if you have your sound on, you're watching live. We will do 2 boxes, open 2 boxes, and then I have 3 giveaways. I'm going to have a 16 by 20, and then I have 2 jerseys, both autographed. They're pretty cool. So, I mean, I definitely want to see who wins that stuff as well. So, like I said, I mean, it was, the as long as you can get to the games, like I said, even when I was younger, obviously I would take the train into the Garden to see the Rangers play. I mean, like I said, I didn't get to as many Devils games because it wasn't as easy to get to, especially being in South Jersey or the Trenton area. And obviously the Flyers games are relatively easy to get to and out of, but obviously them playing in South Philly in the stadium complex, it's always easy to get in and out of there. Pretty much even with driving, there's an exit ramp kind of both directions. So not too bad. But, and I said, I've seen them play in, a couple different arenas. Of course, the Devils, I've seen them play in a couple different, and the Rangers are still playing in the world's most famous arena in New York City. So, like I said, just the 2 boxes tonight. Can't wait to see 1 in 35, 1 in 34. Is that what we're looking at? 134, 133. Where's the 134, 133? So we're at 10, 20, 34. So 34 and 33 are out tonight. So looking forward to seeing what comes out. Everything has got the U still on the table. The rest of them are all on the shelves. We got 12, 15, all the 15 reload boxes are still on the shelves. I'm decided maybe depending on what comes out tonight, I'll have to shuffle around a little bit, but I kind of like the U being formed. It's always nice. It's all about the U. It's all about the U. So we'll see what comes out tonight. Good luck to everybody. I said, appreciate everybody grabbing the spots. Like I said, you guys know, obviously, when every spot you have is a chance of one of the freebies. So here we go. So let's get going. Let me get my randoms up. Let's get going here. Where's my dice roller and my list? Okay. So let's choose that. Okay. As always, 5 or more on our box. Then we will back that box out, and then we're going to do it 5 or more again for the second box. So good luck to everybody. Let's see what we got tonight. I'm excited. This is boxes 419 and 420 for everybody keeping score at home. Obviously, Tomorrow is my 2-year anniversary of WAFFLEBOARD breaks, so we're celebrating it the day before. Of course, 421 and 422 will be Tuesday and Wednesday this week, so make sure you make a note to yourself. Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. both days for the claims, and 9:30 for the box breaks on both days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, so let me see. Let me get this rolling. Here's my lists. Here's my box list. Okay, here we go. Like I said, 60 and 95 are single box runs. 1 and 3, 18 and 26 are 2 box runs left. Then we have 5, 8, and 15 from the reload. So here we go. So good luck, everybody. Here's how we're going to go. 3, 6. Okay. 5 or more. First box. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. 5 or more. 8 it is. So 8 times for our first box. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. 34 boxes. 2 times. 3 times. A lady. 4 times. 5. 6. 7. Okay, and the first box we're going to open is going to be box number 76. 76. We get 77. That was the last one. This is now the last one. 34 boxes, 8 times. Box 76. We hit 77. Now we hit 76. Okay, make my notes. 76. This is box 420, Puff Puff Pass. Okay. Let's get that 76 out of there. Puff Puff Pass. Box 420. Okay. 5 or more. Let's see what we got. 8 times again. So look at that. 8 going different ways. See what comes out. Good luck, everybody. Second box. 1, 2, 33 boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the second box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 1. 1 is an old box, not the oldest. That's from a 2-box run. 8 times, box 1. 8 times, box 1. Ooh, 1 newbie, 1 old guy. Box 1. Okay. Okay. 76, box 1. Let's get that out of there. Box 1 it is. Okie dokes. Okay. 76 and 1. Good luck, good luck. Okay. 76 is easy. And 1 is relatively easy. Of course, it's got the logo on it. All right, fix that. Gaffer's tape. Gaffer's tape. The U's messed up. Not quite a J, but 76 and 1. Good luck, good luck. And then, of course, we have the freebies. So the freebies, we're going to do it from the player name spots. So whoever is at the, we're going to do five of each of them. So whoever's at the top after 5 will get the the giveaway for each one we're doing. So, but here we are. We're just doing these 2 boxes first. Good luck, everybody. 76 and 1. 76 is a new box. It's actually the second new box that we've had, huh? We got 16 started. We hit just the tro check. So 76. Where's my lists? Okay, we got a lot of people in this run. Good luck, everybody. 76 is going to give us. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, can't wait to show this one. This is a beautiful jersey. Dino Ciccarelli, Detroit Red Wings, and that is the Reebok Pro jersey. Dino Ciccarelli. There it is. That's got the Beckett Howard, David Adams. David Adams. David Adams, COA. Dino Ciccarelli. Such a beautiful. These are heavy jerseys too. The Reebok Pro Dino Ciccarelli. There it is with the Reebok, the legit Reebok, not a custom. So there it is. Here's your Reebok logo. Dino Ciccarelli, Reebok, obviously CCM, NHL logo, everything on there. Center Ice, CCM. That's a tagged up and everything. Here it is. 54. So that's an extra. The beautiful spoked winged wheel of the Detroit Red Wings has not changed in forever. Got the 22, one of the all-time great scores in NHL history since the time in several different stops. But Dino Ciccarelli, Detroit Red Wings. There we go. Very, very nice. Like to see the Dinos come out. Very, very nice. Dino Ciccarelli. Put that over there. Got some room for the freebies as well. Okay. There we go. Okay. There it is. So there we go. Box number 1. Box number 2 tonight. Box number 1. What do you got for us? It's one of the old guys. Box number 1 is going to give us a nice inscription. Logan Couture, San Jose Sharks, Reebok. That is a David Adams COA. Oh, no, AJ's. AJ's COA, Logan Couture. Got the first goal inscription, 11/05/09. San Jose Sharks, 30, I believe, out of 39. Number to his jersey number. The inscription, very, very nice. There we go. AJ COA. Old school when they did it in paper style. Logan Couture, San Jose Sharks. Just a beautiful jersey. Love the Reeboks. I'm a Reebok junkie, evidently. Didn't start that way, but I've become that. There it is. The Reeboks. The reps are so nice with the fully textured San Jose Shark logo with the stick and the teeth and the chomp and the A. There it is. Very, very nice. Logan Couture, San Jose Sharks. Sharks on the sleeves, on the shoulders, rather. There it is. 39. 39. And the inscriptions. Gotta love the inscriptions. Everybody's got some nice inscription in their PC. Very, very nice. Dino and Logan. Dino and Logan. There we go. Very, very nice. Let's see who we got winners on those. Dino Ciccarelli tonight. Shirlene Mike A. How about that, Shirlene Mike A? You talk about not hitting, and you step in with the Dino. Shirley Mike A with the Dino. There it is. Mike A shows up. Shirley needed a hit. There it is. Dino Ciccarelli, Reebok Pro Detroit Red Wings. Such a beautiful jersey. Everything about the jersey is absolutely that's top notch in that one. And Logan Couture is Tim K. Tim K is starting to show some muscle. Congratulations, Tim K. He showed up with some spots tonight. He had, like I said, everybody had 3 except for Big Al. and then everybody else at 3 or more. Tim K settled on a couple, and he hits Logan. Logan Couture, Tim K. He's usually one I'm not allowed to contact because he watches it later, so I don't want to spoil it for him. So Logan Couture going to Tim K and Shirley Mike A. Mike A rocking the Dino Cicerelli. Congratulations, both you guys. Okay, let me get your everybody set for the freebies. Okay, freebies. We got people here. Okay, everybody's still staying here. Good. Okay, the first freebie I'm going to be giving away is going to be a 16 by 20 fully autographed and COA'd. Boop. Well, that sounds. Bring this out here. Fully licensed 16 by 20 of former Florida Panther, now Calgary Flame. He's having a great year again. Jonathan Huberdeau. There it is. Jonathan Huberdeau with his 11. There it is. Of course, with the Fanatics hologram, COA, 16 by 20. Beautiful portrait. Jonathan Huberdeau. Big time scorer, obviously, with Florida, traded in the Matthew Tkachuk deal, and now he's in Calgary. So there we go. They were trying to make a run. It was nice to see him get back into the playoffs. So there is that first giveaway. Is going to be the Jonathan Huberdeau Florida Panthers 16 by 20. Okay, let me get my list up. Congratulations. Let's see who's going to win this. Let me get, like I said, we're just going to do 5 on the random of these player names. Whoever's at the top after 5 will get the Huberdeau 16 by 20. So here we go. Let's get to that. Okay, we're going to do 5 times the lists. Here they are. Everybody from Vasilevsky all the way down through the Mark Scheifele, and everybody is included. Every spot is eligible to win any of the 3 freebies because you guys, I'm not going to begrudge anybody for having multiple spots or having multiple good luck. So here we go. It is what it is. Let's do it. I'm going to do 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the winner is the Mark Scheifele spot. Mark Scheifele spot. 5 times. Mark Scheifele. 5 times. Mark Scheifele. And that is going to Ron. Congratulations, Ron. Ron gets the Huberdeau 16 by 20. Okay, let's get back to this. Congratulations, Ron. If you're not here live watching, I'll make sure I mute that. Okay. Ron Hubie, 16 by 20. There we go. Okay. And, okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, the second giveaway. Very, very nice. Second giveaway. This is something I didn't want to put in the boxes. Usually we just do adult size stuff, but every once in a while we get something that comes across my view that I'm thinking I gotta get that because that's absolutely cool. And I didn't want to put it in the boxes, so I decided to do it as a giveaway. Now, a lot of you guys probably remember if you watched hockey back then, Steve Ott. Steve Ott played for several different franchises over the course of his career. And at one point in time, when he was with the Dallas Stars, he actually was sent down to the minors for a rehab assignment. And I think he might not even play. I think maybe played 2 games, didn't score any points, and then he was just recalled back and he never was in the minors again. So it's not like a career minor leaguer. He was an NHL player that for some reason was sent to the minors on just a conditioning assignment, rehab. I think he was coming off injury. And for some reason, they had jerseys made up of Ott in the minors. So I thought this was pretty cool. I had to make sure I get this. So we're going to give this away to you guys. This is just, obviously, and it's a kid's size. And it's an unbelievable jersey because you don't see many of them. In fact, I honestly cannot remember the last time I ran across an AHL jersey. So I saw that. I'm like, I have to grab that, even though it's a kid size. And it's just so cool. So here it is. It's a Reebok Steve Ott's AHL jersey. Obviously, JSA SIG, and that's a gorgeous silver paint pen on the green number JSA sticker. And like I said, I don't know why they would even have this made up. But check this thing out. This is too cool. This is too cool for school. I had to grab it. Obviously, I'm not a Steve Ott PCer, but he was a good solid AHLer for a long time. And this was too cool not to grab, and I'm more than happy to give it away to you guys. Check this out. It's a kid size, but Iowa Stars Reebok AHL jersey. I didn't even know they made these. It's not like a pro. Obviously, I don't think you can't be a pro. I don't think it's a strapper. No, it's just a Reebok rep, but it's an Iowa Stars. The AHL team for the Stars has the Dallas Stars patches on the sleeves. Obviously, he's got the 29. Iowa Stars. It says not like it was, worn in any junior games. Obviously, on their, check this out, even obviously on the state of Iowa on their other sleeve. I mean, it's just something too cool for school. You don't see these things very often. And obviously, he only played there 2 games, but there is a fully name and numbered Steve Ott AHL with the Reebok logo. I mean, that's just cool. So, like I said, whatever you feel like doing with it, I just think it's actually pretty cool. So I figured I had to give it away to you guys. So it's coming to somebody for free. There we go. Steve Ott, AHL Reebok, during his conditioning stint. Somebody had it in their mind to make Steve Ott Iowa Stars jerseys. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I can't explain it, but I think it's just pretty cool. So that's the first giveaway tonight. Second giveaway, actually. We had the Huberto, and now we're going to give away the Steve Ott. So here we go. Let's get this back up again. So you may not enjoy it as much as I do. I just thought it was really, really cool. So here we go. I don't want to box it. I think I'd rather just give it away. So somebody will be the winner of the Steve Ott AHL Iowa Stars JSA COA jersey. So something you don't see every day. Probably would maybe go the rest of your life and not see one, especially if you're not searching for it. So that's just pretty cool. So 5 times on the list again. We'll see who wins the Steve Ott Iowa Stars AHL jersey. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and the winner of the Steve Ott is going to be Braden Holtby. Braden Holtby. Let me go to my list. Braden Holtby is the 1-spotter tonight. Big Al. Congratulations, Big Al. Hitting the 1-spotter. Big Al hits the Steve Ott. There we go. Very, very nice. I know he doesn't have a Steve Ott in his collection, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any AHL jerseys as well. So there we go. Congratulations on that one. There we are. I don't know if he's watching. I don't know if he's breaking. I don't know what he's doing. There it is. Ott jersey. The very, very unique. Hard to find. I have to call it hard to find because I can't remember if I've ever seen another. So there you go. So that's the first of the 2 jerseys I'm giving away. So Ron, congratulations on the Huberto. Big Al, congratulations on the Otts. So we got 1 more to go here, guys. Let me get my freebie here. Okay, 1 more. And this actually is a jersey that's boxed up. Well, not the same team. This is, I have obviously a Reebok Winnipeg Jets, Patrick Laine, who scored his 20th goal tonight for Montreal in their hot streak. But this is a Fanatics Patrick Laine Columbus Blue Jackets. There it is. It has a DNA sticker. I don't have the paper back up for that, but that's clearly legit Patrick Laine autograph. It matches the Patrick Laine that's in my boxes. This is a Fanatics Columbus Blue Jackets. So somebody will get this free of charge tonight. So here we go. There it is. Patrick Laine. That's a DNA COA. This is the Whites Blue Jackets, the white Reebok Winnipeg Jets is currently in the boxes. So there it is, a White Fanatics, Patrick Laine, Columbus Blue Jackets, 29s. There it is, still tagged. Tags. Still tagged. Patrick Laine. I think the league kind of soured a little bit on him, but he's still unbelievable talent. Obviously, he scored his 20th goal tonight with Montreal, and they look like they're going to break their playoff drought. They're going to get back in the playoffs again this year, see what kind of noise they can make. He's definitely counted on. Obviously, that team's got some good young players. So, Patrick Laine will be given away now. There we go. Very good. Let's see who wins the Patrick Laine. Let me get my list up again. Hope everybody's loving the freebies. There we go. Here we go. Patrick Laine. Okay. And then we're going to do 5 times again on the list. Let's see what you guys get. Let's get to the list. Okay. There's Laine actually on the list, but Laine will not get the jersey unless Laine wins the random. So 5 times we're going to random our list again. The name at the top will be the winner of the Patrick Laine. So giving away Huberdeau, Ott, and now Laine. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the winner of the Laine jersey is going to be spots of Brian Leach. The Brian Leach spot wins the Laine. Congratulations, 5 times. Brian Leach spot. Brian Leach is going to CK. CK. So it's starting to get warmed up a little bit, CK. CK with the Leach spot. Hits the Laine. Congratulations on the Laine. There it is. We got CK, Big Al, Ron. You guys are loyal waffleboard breakers. I appreciate you all. Obviously, there's only 9 different names on the spots tonight. So there we go. 3 different people won the different giveaways. We had 2 different people win the jersey. So congratulations to all you guys. I fully appreciate the continued support. I will get the spot price preview up for this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll get that taken care of before the end of the night. Obviously, it's 9:45. I get the spots entered into eBay for next Sunday as well. But here we go. Pretty good night. Pretty good stuff. Congratulations, all you guys. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. Your odds of hitting from the boxes are now 2 boxes better. We're now down to 32 for Tuesday, 31 for Wednesday. So really, really looking forward to seeing you guys hit. Like I said, I'm always rooting for everybody, never rooting against anybody. And it's just amazing to see what comes out of these boxes, and can't wait to see, what we hit this week as well. So thank you very much, everybody. Waffleboard Breaks could not be doing this without everybody's continued support. And I have love and affection for everybody. So yeah, tough night. Like I said, Derek, like you said, you're in with some pretty good spots. So I'm surprised. Obviously, it comes down to the randomizer more than anything else. But congratulations to the winners. Thank you very much for everybody that was involved tonight. And I look forward to seeing everybody back here on Tuesday. So there we go. Congratulations, guys. Waffleboard Breaks, 2 years. Thank you very much. See how much we can keep going. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Have a nice night. Make sure you watch the late game. Like I said, Vegas Golden Knights, Vancouver ended up. Waffleboard Breaks is out of here. Take care.